Hello, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
Welcome,
what's going on here?
welcome to the biggest ever Stadia Super Saturday. I'm Adam from Stadia Source. To my left, which is my right,
Right.
is Dan.
How you
Can you
doing,
say hello?
everyone?
And beneath us, we have Duncan from Cloudy,
That made him sound like
and
he
he's
was beneath us.
Yes, yes, I was going to say that as well. Dan, it sounds very uh, metaphoric there and stuff. What's all this? What are you trying to say now, Adam? Like, come
There
on.
you go.
there. You
No,
are.
no, I don't like this one either. Come on. No, just keep it whatever way you want. I am the guest here.
Actually, you're the co-host. Co-host. That's the word
Yes.
of Stadia
So,
Super Saturday.
for those who don't know, because we're seeing a lot of new names, Adam's volume is low. Thanks for letting me know. I shall turn that up. For those of you who have not been part of a Stadia Super Saturday in the past, I believe this is our third one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is, yes.
So Stadia Super Saturday is, and I'm reading this off of a document, by the way. So that's why I sound like I've got a script prepared, because I have. Stadia Super Saturday is an event crowned with creators aimed at giving back to the community and bring us all a little bit closer. And I'm pretty certain that's why we started it off. Duncan, do you want to confirm or deny whether that's the case?
Yeah, Stadia Super Saturday was originally a concept which Eddie Player One actually threw out there initially as just spitballing things against the wall, and from there, when I was at Stadia Source, we took the ball and we ran with it, and we created the first Stadia Super Saturday, and it's basically a celebration of Stadia, the creators, and more importantly, the whole Stadia community. It was just there to not promote Stadia is probably the wrong word, because we don't get paid or anything to do any of this. It's just to highlight how good Stadia is, and just to showcase basically everybody out there in the community.
Exactly. And things haven't changed a bit. That's the reason we're doing it now. With the only difference being, in the past, it's been 24 hours worth of content, and this time we decided to go with 36. It was a toss-up between 36 and 48, and trust me, we could have filled 48 hours. But because, it's quite hard to organize things across 2 days, 36 hours seemed the best. But the reason we went for a large event this time is because obviously it's the Stadiaversary. Only 2 days ago, Stadia turned 1. So yeah, what do you guys think about that?
I thought Stadia was dead on arrival. So here we are. All the naysayers.
Yeah, it's actually amazing to actually think that Stadia has been around a year, or just over a year now. It actually just feels so close to go. I think it's maybe because of all the situation here in the world. But I remember the F5ing away, waiting for my Stadia code to arrive this time, or basically this time last year, and then being absolutely sucked into Destiny 2 on Stadia, because that was the best way, and at this moment in time, still the best way to play Stadia on a console-like experience. It's been an absolutely remarkable year for Stadia. I've said this in a number of places. I have not known a platform to have so many highs and so many lows, and it's only been the first year. It's a complete and utter roller coaster. But what I would say is the trajectory is actually always on the way up. We may have big highs, but the lows don't go as low anymore. The Stadia stock is rising over this last year.
I mean, you mentioned obviously our F5 in for the codes and stuff, and some of the lows that we've had. Looking back on them now, however frustrated we were at the time, I actually look back on them with fond memories. Like I mean, waiting to get your code, you got to think as annoyed as you were at the time, you were also really excited as well. So, like having that excitement again, just for something like a games console, not that it's a console, but you get my point, is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to to the next farming simulator game coming on Pro as well, because I've got to be honest, Duncan thinks Destiny is the best way to play Stadia as a console experience. For me, it's Farming Sim 19, and it probably always will be until
20 comes out.
Euro Truck Simulator comes to Stadia. SCS Software, please listen. I want Euro Truck on Stadia.
You're not allowed to have it on it. Come on, get with the program now. It's banned.
So, first of all, I want to say hi to the 43 of you who are watching. Just this introduction, you are in for a absolute treat today. Absolute treasure trove full of creators. 44 creators in total. We've got 8 foreign language streams running concurrent. And I think over this current hour, we are going to walk you through who you can expect and what you can expect to see on their channels. Some things may change from now until the end of the event, but it's as a rough idea. So
before we do that, though, I just want to give a big shout out to JD Slip, who donated $20 into our other stream, which was StreamYard had a little bit of an issue, so we had to move it to a new link. But we do recognize that, and we just wanted to say thank you. So
yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, Jack. It is appreciated. And to everyone else who's watching, please, donate to your creators. They're doing a fantastic job today, and it means a lot. £2, $2, €2, whatever it is, £1, $1. It all adds up, and it makes it. I wouldn't say it makes it worth it. Actually, that would be wrong. It makes it. It adds more reward than they're already getting. Because look, just seeing this chat going as quickly as it is fantastic for me. But obviously, money helps. Money makes the world go around.
Can I just touch on that chat as well? It is absolutely amazing that there's so many people have actually turned up. There's so many people we know here, and they are, we know they're based in the States, and some people are actually based on the West Coast in the States, and they're actually here straight away. I remember the first one of this, and if we were getting these numbers from the first one, we would be absolutely buzzing about it, and this is absolutely amazing. I think it's just going to show how much Stadia has grown over the last number of months. Basically, since the end of September, everything seems to be going really, really well for Stadia.
Absolutely. So, Adam, should I share my screen so that we've got the list on? Do you want to do that? Do it that way? Or?
No, you go ahead and am I loud enough, by the way? Because I'm still seeing chat saying that I'm quiet, and StreamYard is doing that auto adjust thing. So, am I loud enough?
For me.
And he's muted himself anyway.
For me, you are, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're very loud now. You're going to be very booming. We can hear your nice booming voice.
Good.
And everybody,
I'm very glad.
Where did that come from?
That's my John Wayne voice.
You should
Hello
use
there,
that all
little
the time.
lady.
You should use that all the time. It makes you sound really professional and everything. Go on. The rest of the
I'm
show, you have
I'm waiting for the beard to grow first before I go full Barry Manilow.
Oh, speaking of beards, you may, when I make my appearance later, you may actually see a bit different. I think it's coming off. If the barbers are open, they should be open, and getting it completely off. So that is something to look forward to.
Is that your surprise reveal for later?
No, that was not. I'll touch on that if you want later.
Okie dokie. Right, I shall get my screen shared. There we go. So this is the Stadia Super Saturday webpage, which we've been informed is actually quite crap on a mobile. Sorry to have to say that, but it is. But we can see it here, and we can go through all of the. We've got some of the creators at the top there that you can see along the top. So we're just going to go through this list, and we'll each basically introduce who's streaming and what they're going to be streaming potentially. So,
Dan, can I interrupt you there for a second? I think you want to say thank you to someone in your chat.
Yeah, definitely. Marcus, gracias.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's the only Spanish I know. I was going to say thank you for becoming a member, but unfortunately, I only know thank you. But yes, thank you so much for being a member, and all of our current members as well, and anyone who's ever donated to the channel. It does mean a lot.
All I'm going to say, my Spanish is limited to like Fernando Torres, Luis Garcia, and things like that.
Right. So shall we go from top to bottom in order of the StreamYard? So Adam, if you want to go first.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. I was going to say, so to start with, you're watching us, and you already know what we're doing. But yes, no, Stadia Life. So they are another website who covers Stadia news, and they also put reviews as well. And they are going to be doing a selection of gameplay captures that have been submitted, as well as I believe it's the third podcast by Glass. Please excuse me if that isn't correct. But I have listened to their previous podcasts, and they are very good. So definitely make sure you check that out. Their video will be a premiered video, but they'll definitely be floating around in chat because they're already floating around in our chat. Shout out there to Sir Lancelot. Sorry if I've missed anyone. I don't know all of your YouTube usernames. I'm going to stop moving away from my directional microphone. Dan, do you want to go next? As you're beneath me?
Yeah.
Under me, even.
So the next streamer is going to be the lovely Clive Illenden, who's going to be doing his Monday night chats on a Saturday. So you definitely want to check out Clive. He's very, very knowledgeable when it comes to gaming. He's been gaming for as long as he can remember, and he absolutely loves Stadia as well. So definitely check out Clive Illenden after the Stadia Life. Duncan.
And this would be me then. And then we move on to Color, and it's Color TV, and he will be streaming some Red Dead Online. So definitely check that out. And we'll move back up to Adam.
Yep. So Link TV. First of all, I'd like to extend a sincere. I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to Link. Unfortunately, the previous content creator who was booked for that slot had to pull out at the last minute. And go on.
Can I just say something? He's the person who pulled out there is away watching Man United.
So not for a very good reason. No, I'm joking. There was a genuine reason, and thankfully Link was still available and was willing to jump in, even though I'm pretty sure he's Pacific time, so 7 o'clock early start. He shall be streaming, let me see, Risk of Rain 2. I tried that game. I didn't get on with it very well, but it'll certainly be interesting to see how well Link does. Maybe he can even solo it.
We shall see. So next up, we have a Spanish Stadia creator, and that is Stadia Estado, and they will be streaming Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. They will actually be running concurrently with Link, but they start at past. So, yeah, obviously, if you're a Spanish speaker or you want to view a Spanish stream or Sekiro, then jump in and watch Stadia Estado.
Okay, and the next one is going to be Muse Games. Muse Games are the developer who have created Ember, so I think they are going to be streaming some Ember. Adam, are they doing anything special during that at all?
Well, a little birdie has told me that there might be some giveaways there. Don't quote me on that. But I seem to remember something about there being some merchandise, game merchandise. Anyway, by the way, whilst I've mentioned giveaways, I'd like to point out nearly all of the creators in this event have something to give away, either through their own means or through the publishers who we've reached out to provide keys. So, every single stream there is an opportunity for you to win something. So if you miss a stream, you're missing a chance at free stuff. You'll only have yourself to blame.
And this year we've got the most stuff to give away than what we've ever had. So
yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I think we're all in agreement. Thank you to everybody who has donated things for this. This is going to be an absolutely amazing thing. The giveaways are a bonus on top of the actual content. And I think that's what I think that's something we need to understand here as well. It's just like an extra wee present on top of it. Go watch the content, and if you get something else, absolutely amazing on top of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to quickly answer Anthony's question. So I'm assuming that's in response to me saying most of the content creators have something to give away. This introduction stream, us, Stadia Source and Cloud with a Chance of Games, we are hosting the giveaway that's currently on the Stadia Super Saturday Twitter account, which is where you can win a Watchdog Legion key, a Farming Sim 19 and the Alpine expansion DLC keys, and there are also 3 Ghost Recon Breakpoint keys up for grabs too. So make sure you head over to the Stadia Super Saturday official Twitter account. It will be running live schedule as well. It will be announcing who's on next and a direct link to each channel. And yeah. I'm supposed to be saying who's going next. Go on, Duncan.
And I was going to say, we birdie told me you've already nicked the Farming Sim key.
Well, no, that no, the wee birdie is very much mistaken. Actually, there is still a key. I don't even know why I'm saying this on stream. No, I haven't taken any keys from the list that I've been given. Anyway, let's move on. So, okay. So, excuse me because I can't speak Spanish, and I might pronounce this wrong. Okay, El Rincon de Edu. I imagine there is. I imagine there are some Spaniards in the chat who are now cringing. Babies have started crying over the way I pronounced that, and I apologize. Apologize so much. I don't know how to say sorry in Spanish, but only in Italian. So the closest thing I've got. Mi dispiace. Anyway, so I think his name is Edu. I think it was the corner of Edu in English or something like that. So I'm going to call him Edu. And he is streaming Cake Bash. Cake Bash. What a fantastic little indie game that is, by CoatSync, I believe. Definitely something to check out if it's if you are part of the Spanish community or if you speak Spanish.
And they'll be streaming on Twitch as well, not YouTube. So
yes, yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have Project Storm, who is going to be streaming a variety of games on Stadia, from Destiny, PUBG, Doom, Sekiro. So, yeah, definitely check out Project Storm. Did you have something to change them?
Yes. Thank you.
Breathe in, like.
I thank you, Marcus, for pointing this out. Daniel, for some reason, we are missing a creator from this list. We are missing S Stadia.
Are we?
Okay. No worries. I'll fill here. Don't worry. I'll get this sorted when you get that fixed.
S Stadia was meant to be at. Sorry, S Stadia was meant to be at 3:30. So, S Stadia will be streaming during. Let me see. During Link's and Muse Games stream, and he will be streaming some Bomberman.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one. I want to thank PlayStation for joining us as Kratos is streaming the God of War himself. I know it's spelled different, but that's another Spanish streamer there. So, and I actually don't have that. What do you have? PUBG. What they're PUBG.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite PUBG. Absolutely loads of fun to actually go into that. And if he's opening it up for that as well, go in and enjoy that. So go join the God of War himself as he plays PUBG.
Can I just interrupt as well? This is the code for that Stadia Super Saturday page, and you can clearly see it says ES Stadia there. Yeah, for some reason it's showing the other one. So Oh well, just thought I'd add that there.
Okay,
Weird.
so
We will update that. Don't worry. I'm sorry
yeah,
about
that
that.
that will be changed. Don't worry. And someone will be fired. Anyway,
Me.
so really, this one should have been left for Duncan to introduce because I know he's a big part of Cloudburst. No, he's not.
No, I'm not. I'm the back. I'm the backup. So I am. If people can't, if Rock is unavailable and stuff, I'm there as a backup, and I have it on good authority that for people who don't know, Rock hasn't been actually too well over the last wee while. He is trying to make that, and the last I was speaking to him, he is going to be there today. Even if he can't do it, I will jump in and be helping out there. But at this moment in time, he is going to be there.
I hope he is.
Our Cloudburst is Rock's big show where he's got all the big content creators within the community. And this week, unfortunately, the biggest Man United fan in the Stadia community, Chase, is unavailable for it. So he has brought in the big gun himself. Bill from Stadia Cast is actually joining him. So it's going to be Bill. We're going to have Clive. Eddie's there. Lloyd from Stadia Cast as well. And Avery. I'm missing someone out there, or is that everybody? I'm Rock himself, obviously. So I'm good at pimping this for you, Rock, here. I'm doing an awesome job, but it's a very intelligent podcast. Big topics, big thinking. Absolutely worth checking out if you want to get you thinking. Basically, if you want to think big cloud topics, and I think today's topic will be Stadia focused.
Absolutely. Who's next?
You're next with Logan.
So Logan, another Spanish streamer, and let me just pull up what they are going to be. They're going to be doing Sniper Elite 4, Far Cry 5, Mortal Kombat 11. So again, if you're a Spanish streamer, go and check them out. They will be streaming at 30:30 during Cloudburst as well. So yeah, absolutely go and check them out. And are they Twitch based as well? They are Twitch based, yes.
Yeah.
So the next one will be Sunny Cloud Gaming, and he's going to be starting at 7 o'clock UK, 2 o'clock Eastern. He isn't doing his world famous grid races, he's doing a Let's Chat. Sunny is a big part of the Stadia community and the cloud gaming community as a whole, so he's a mainstay, and he's one of the old originals, as we call them. So definitely go check out Sunny, and it's going to be a good show as always.
Yep. So next, I've got to do it, haven't I? I've got to do it.
Go on.
What's up, gamers? Jem here. So yeah, following that, we will have Jem Stadia, who you will probably know from his code crawls and his discovery videos and his Crew 2, his love for Crew 2. Every time he's doing his discovery video, it's always the Crew 2 playing in the background.
And he's a troll. He is an absolute troll. he is not allowed to play grid. He's not allowed to play Sniper Elite. He is a cheat. He is 100% cheat in them games, and he will say it himself. And yes, he actually is. And we have evidence of Jem cheating in F1 2020. You can ask him himself. He will admit to his cheating in that.
Yeah, he's also a big fan of Crash Bandicoot. I have to mention that. I think I'm contractually obliged to mention that Jem wants Crash Bandicoot on Stadia. You know, let's get that done. Jem will be playing Human Fall Flat, so another game that he could potentially troll on. I imagine there's going to be a lot of people being thrown off of cliffs.
It's got to be done. So next up, we have Stadia FR, which is a French-speaking community creator, and they are going to be streaming a grid championship. So I'm guessing that's some sort of competition in the racing game Grid. So definitely check them out. And again, they will be streaming at 30:30 at the same time as Jem Stadia. So if you're a French speaker, definitely go and check out their stream.
Yep. And the next one, oh flip! I think I know what Alan's like. He's given these ones which I'm going to struggle to say and all this. He's doing this on purpose. Look at his face. Look at the face. Necrosoft games are. Is that right? Am I right?
Necro. I would.
Necro.
Yeah, that's it. Necrosoft.
Yeah. See, they're just a bully. They are going to be showing off Gunsport. Again, I think, Adam, you can enlighten us. What did your wee birdie tell you about what they're going to be doing?
Yeah, so they have got a special match lined up where the bots play themselves. Previous ones have been very... It's very tense, let me put it that way. You can imagine, like, almost near perfect accuracy. You never know who's going to win, but yeah, definitely catch that one. And if you haven't already, it is claimable with Pro as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm next, aren't I?
You are.
Yep. So coming up next, we've got Der Fischer Rocks. I don't speak German either, and that was probably also terrible pronunciation. My goodness, I seem so uncultured now.
If you're uncultured, what does it make me when I'm struggling to say everybody's names? Like, come on.
You can't even see Chimera.
Shut up!
So yes, Fisher. I don't know how to cut up his
Fisher
YouTube name
artist.
because I don't know. Anyway, that creator will be streaming PUBG.
Rock times 2. Rock's twin. Rock's twin. That's how we go for it. Rock's twin.
But his name's Thorsten, so I'll use his name. So Thorsten will be streaming PUBG, and he will also be hosting a Let's Chat. Thorsten is a YouTube, I forget the name of it, the product experts. So if you're interested in Stadia, make sure, and obviously you speak German, make sure you check that out, because Thorsten will absolutely be able to answer many of your questions about Stadia and YouTube and other features to do with that.
Okay, and then up next we have Cloud Gaming Extreme, who I believe are going to be doing just like a general podcast type format where they talk about Stadia. Absolutely go and check out Cloud Gaming Extreme. Again, kind of one of the OGs of the Stadia community, although it features members of the OG Stadia community, but Cloud Gaming Extreme came a little bit later, if I believe. So what was that, Duncan?
I want you to highlight Jen's comment because he is admitting it. I called him a cheater on stream, and yes, there is the confirmation.
Well, there isn't cheating if the tools... Yeah, I've been saying that as well. I say that in games. It's not cheating if it's available in the game. So... So yeah, definitely go and check out Cloud Gaming Extreme. Fantastic bunch of fellas. So moving on.
Thank you, Alan. Cheeky Bonic?
Boink.
Yeah,
Boink.
I was going to say boink.
Boink. Okay, Cheeky Boink. That's easy. I can say that. Cheeky Boink. German streamer. I actually don't see what they're doing there. I mean, looking probably in the wrong thing here.
Destiny 2. They are playing what's that new DLC? Beyond Light, isn't it?
Yes. Beyond Light.
Yeah,
it is really, really good. And I have said this everywhere. Destiny 2 still is the best place to play that is on Stadia for the foreseeable future, for the next couple of weeks anywhere. It's the best console-like experience is on Stadia.
Definitely. And up next will be Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut is, if you aren't aware, one of the few YouTube creators who actually has early access to all of those nice little features that we are all dying, we're foaming at the mouth to get crowd play and crowd choice. He had crowd choice before the rest of us, and we're all there foaming at the mouth like we got rabies or something. Give us these features. Anyway, he is going to be streaming some Dead by Daylight with crowd play. and possibly crowd choice. I'm not sure about crowd choice, but definitely crowd play. So if you want to go see how that feature works live, there's no better place to do it than Juggernaut Stream.
Absolutely. Next up, we have the beloved Eddie Player One, who will be streaming some Sniper Elite 4 and some Super Bomberman R online, I believe. Especially Super Bomberman, just such a great community game, and to be able to play it alongside Eddie, what more could you want? So definitely check out Eddie. That's going to be a late one for us. That's midnight, but absolutely going to jump in on that one.
Yep, and then we go on to another mainstay of the community in Stadia Source. Amazing content creator. He gets everybody out there talking. He brings up loads of talking points and gets you thinking in different ways. And he will be doing, if I've lost myself in my page here, one of the beloved games on Stadia, one of the games which really showcases the system in the Division 2. Absolutely amazing game on Stadia with the Stream Connect features, and it actually looks and plays better than on consoles.
Yeah, definitely. And following Stadia dosage, we have got Dr. Spaceman. Yes. Sorry, the reason I was confused because I've been looking at this schedule for probably about 3 weeks now, every single day, and I thought Ray and Dr. Spaceman were the other way around. So anyway, I'm just going to go with what's on this website. So we have got Dr. Spaceman, and he is going to be hosting a podcast. Not a podcast, sorry, a round table. So you definitely don't want to miss that.
I believe they've got some folks from like Stadia Hunters on as well.
Yes, sorry. I completely forgot.
Right.
Stadia Hunters, and I believe Link might be appearing as well. I should probably stop talking though because I can't fully remember and I don't want to drop anyone in it. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam is on the cough syrup already.
So after Dr. Spaceman, we have the gaming cyborg himself, Ray Sherrod, and he will be playing some Far Cry New Dawn, and you will get to see whether cyborgs are better than cowboys or vice versa. I know we have one of them. No, both of them in the chat right now. So,
Dan, I thought you were going to break into song there, like from Frozen, or were cyborgs better than cowboys? That sounds a bit like reindeers are better than people from like Frozen. Come on, go on, you have to sing that now.
I think I've got one now. Mamas, don't let your cowboys be better than cyborgs. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on quickly. Next up is Bibbidi Bop, and they are going to be doing some Destiny 2 again, and they're going to be doing some Crucible again. We've said a lot about Destiny 2 here, so definitely be checking them out. They're at 4 a.m. UK, 11 o'clock Eastern, and 8 o'clock Pacific time.
Yep, that is definitely something you want to catch. And then straight after that, we have got Gaming Tonight. You may know Gaming Tonight previously as Club Stadia. That is Brian, and he shall be doing his variety show. So definitely make sure you get in on some of that action.
Does that mean he's going to be singing and dancing? Just dance, Brandon, just dance.
I am just repeating what I've been told. He may be dancing. I do not know. You're going to have to watch his stream to find out.
Everybody, you had to go into his chat and you have to say he has to play Just Dance. And yes, he does have the game. He has to do Just Dance now because it's a variety show.
Just Duncan said so. And then straight after Brian, we've got one of our stream team dream team, and that is Anthony doing. He will be playing. What will he be playing? He will be playing Well, he'll be doing his Power Hour Plus, which is where he basically just plays whatever game that you want him to play. Just drop it in the chat. He'll play it. You can jump in and play alongside him if you wish. Technically, it won't be a Power Hour Plus because he's only got 1 hour, but yeah.
Okay, and next is Nathan Tech Gaming, and they will be doing some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla for me is, at this moment in time, I just have to play some more games just to confirm this. For me, it is my game of the year for this calendar year. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying that, and it's definitely going to be good to actually see some more of that later on today.
And going on to Stadia Vet Gaming, we're actually going even further back in time, and we're going to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not Origins. And that was the Project Stream demo game. So you definitely want to check that out. There is a lot. There is more than 1 hour's worth of content in that game. I can tell you that from experience. I still haven't completed it. In fact, I've only just left the island, and I've owned the game since Stadia's launch. That game is incredibly long.
And that's what she said.
Lowering the tone. Anyway, after Stadia Vet Gaming, and again, sorry.
Let's see how you pronounce this.
Dry Keekins Gaming.
You got... oh.
Was that right?
At least it wasn't my fault this time. It's not my fault.
Dry. It's he's got a, I believe it's Dutch, and they have a letter sound that we don't have in our language. So I think you're excused for not pronouncing that correctly. I hope so, because then that excuses me from my terrible pronunciations. But
just call him Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre is going to be streaming some Get Packed, which again is one of those games. It's just full of fun. It's a community game, so whether they will be opening that up to you, the viewers, I'm not sure. Probably. So go and check out the Get Packed stream as well.
Cool. The next one is an absolute lunatic on Stadia, and that is Sammy on Stadia, and he will be streaming an hour of stacks upon stacks upon stacks. It has been confirmed that is what he is doing, because he's no good at racing games or any sort of car games, and he was beat multiple times by me yesterday in car games, and it is on stream. No, he is actually going to be playing The Crew 2.
I thought I'd got it wrong then. I was like, why haven't you told me this yet?
He is playing The Crew 2. So check him out. He is a massive racing fan, even though he's slower than me in most of the games.
And then following that, we got Cloud Gamer 201, or is it 201? I suppose it depends on where you come from. Playing. Or 201 or 20, no, not 21 actually, because anyway, I do digress. He is playing some Mortal Kombat 11. Yesterday when I was scheduling the tweets, I said to Avery in Stadia Source, what is Mortal Kombat? I've never played it. Is it like Tekken? Because then I could just put, ready, fight, because that's all I know. The last time I played a fighting game was in the 90s, and it was like Tekken 2. But if you enjoy your fighting games and brutalities, I think it's called on Mortal Kombat, definitely make sure you check out Cloud Gamer 2.
Fatality.
Finish him. So yeah. And then straight after Cloud Gamer 201, however you want to say that last bit, we've got Bat Pixie, who will be doing a presentation on the evolution of Stadia, or gaming, sorry. So I think it will be just looking back at gaming over the years until present day Stadia, and probably your new consoles as well. So definitely go and check that one out.
Yep, and next we have the big Rangers fan himself and Hellmonkey88. He is a big Glasgow Rangers fan. I'm not trolling. He will be he'll be playing some F1 and Grid. Again, the racing community on Stadia is absolutely massive, and it's continuing to grow. There's so many people out there play F1 weekends, and I know Hell Monkey's a big part of that, where they actually take the whole weekend to do practicing, and then to do their qualifying, and then to do the big races. It's absolutely amazing to see. So he will be doing some F1 and some Grid.
Following that, we got the Sounds of Stadia, the trio that you just can't seem to split them apart. Like, have we ever had them on our podcast? Just one of them?
No, I think we've had at least two, if not all of them.
Yeah, you can't seem to split them up. Anyway,
but why would you want to?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to? Oh, look, there they are. They popped up in the chat as well. I imagine all three of them typed that message on the same keyboard. So one of them put never, the other put heard, and then someone put of them. I imagine that's what they're doing. They're all like three people sat at a piano, but it's a keyboard instead. Anyway, they shall be playing the... Honestly, this is one of my favorite games that I've played on the PlayStation. PS4, Ghost Recon Wildlands. They're going to be taking a first look at that, and if you haven't played Wildlands before, I honestly recommend you take a look at that stream, because it is a phenomenal game.
And then straight after that, we have a little channel called Stadia Cast, and they will be doing their usual podcast that they do on a Saturday. Bill and Lloyd, probably shining examples of how to run a Stadia YouTube account. Both of them are amazing folk. We've had them on our show before, and they're going to be on, as Duncan mentioned earlier, Cloudburst as well. So definitely go and check them out, Bill and Lloyd.
And I'd just like to interject here, because I've just realized that, yes, the people in the chat from earlier are correct. What has happened is Stadia Estado is meant to be going at... I think I pronounced that quite well. I'm quite pleased with my pronunciation of that, actually. Estado. Anyway, he is meant to be streaming at 3:30. So who is that? Oh, that is during Stadia Cast and Andy's stream. But for some reason, the site, Dan, you can't get the staff. You'd say to Dan, come on, Dan, sort the site out. And then...
If anybody wants to come and develop the Stadia Source website, come let me know.
There you are, everyone. The invitation is open. So make sure that you check out Stadia Estado at 3:30 on Sunday. And he is streaming Sekiro. So I think we've already mentioned that he was streaming Sekiro, but this is the correct time. 3:30 on Sunday.
Cool. Then we will have... arguably, I'm going to put it my neck on the line, arguably one of the most creative people in the Stadia community when it comes to events, in young Andrew Morphs. Andy has been with us a long time, and I think the highlight for me from Andy this year was Andy living in a box for 12 hours streaming Get Packed. Absolutely amazing effort by him for that, and he will be showcasing one of his other go-to games, and the game that he loves, in Creator. He'll be doing an hour of Creator.
Yep. And Caleb is actually new to the world of streaming, and when I reached out to him to say, would you be interested in taking part in this event, he was awfully nervous about it. Oh, I've never streamed before. Anyway, Caleb, I just want to say you're going to do absolutely smashing. But just make sure, I've noticed your thumbnail, part of it's upside down. I suggest you make sure that you don't do that during your stream. Anyway, so Caleb will be streaming a... Do you know, I think this game, if it I haven't checked, but if it hasn't, this game deserves awards. He's going to be streaming The Gardens Between. What a fantastic indie game. That is absolutely... I haven't had a chance to play it through yet, but what I have played of it, I've absolutely adored. You should definitely check it out. It's available on free with Pro on Stadia.
Okay, and next up, never heard of this channel before ever, but Stadia Source will be going live with some Super Bomberman R Online. Avery is going to be hosting and commentating one of his favorite games on Stadia, and he's obviously
Farming Simulator.
No, that's him.
Yeah, that's me.
So he's also quite famous for his commentating whilst he's playing that game as well. So and of course, with it being 64 players, everybody can jump in. Well, pretty much everybody watching here now could jump in and play alongside. It's such an amazing game. So definitely tune in for Stadia Source.
And you might find that most of the Stadia Source team will also be taking part in that stream as well. There might be some faces that you recognize in the stream. These boxes. So make sure you check that out.
I'm actually glad I've got 64 here, because you know what my speaking is like. I wouldn't be able to pronounce the next person on after 64. 64, well-known streamer within the Stadia community, and again, he's going to one of the other mainstay games. Well, a bit like Sammy, he is going to be doing The Crew 2, a really, really good streamer, and he's part of the Stadia initiative as well. So definitely go check out 64 for his stream tomorrow.
Yep, and then up next we have got Edger, Edger Mix even. And Edger is going to be doing a collection of competitive games. I unfortunately don't have it written down. I just have competitive gameplay written. So I imagine there might be some, but I tell you what, I'm not going to assume. There will be some multiplayer goodness that you need to get in on. So make sure you check out that stream. I think I recovered myself there.
Yeah. So and then straight after HR Mix, we've got Megatron X, the main lady herself, and she's going to be doing some Red Dead Redemption 2. And from previous streams that I've watched of Red Dead from Meg, they are a blast. They are so fun to watch. Meg's known for streaming long hours as well. So while she's only got an hour in this case, you'll want to watch more. So definitely tune into Meg.
Yep, and yeah, that's on to some amazing people at the end over on Cloudy. What we're going to actually do, we're going to give a wee quick recap what's happened over the last 36 hours of Stadia Super Duper Saturday, and we will also be having a wee chit chat, and we are going to be making an announcement during ours of something which is going to be happening on December the 12th. So keep an eye on that. We're really excited about what we're going to announce. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Definitely. And so there we go. That is the entire running order of Stadia Super Saturday. This extra special 36-hour event. We are so pleased to see so many of you just watching us. Make sure that you help promote the creators' channels. You know, they'll all be promoting on their own Twitter accounts. Give them a retweet, you know, give a comment, drop a like, subscribe to their channel, drop their video a like, and all that jazz. It really helps. It goes a long way. And I hope you all enjoy yourself as well. I've got my Stadia control. Oh.
He's got that clear one that the developers.
Yeah, I've got my invisible controller. I've got my founder's controller ready, fully charged. I'm going to be joining in with as many games as possible. Chances are I'm probably going to be incredibly stressed, so it won't be many, and then I'll probably fall asleep. But I am going to try and make sure I'm available for as many as I can. So
if you hear any reports of earthquakes in the UK, you know Adam's fallen asleep.
Earthquakes? What are you on about?
The snoring off you?
Cheeky sod.
So yeah,
right.
We've got about 10 minutes left to fill before we move on to the next creator. So,
actually, before we do move on, what are you on about me snoring? Who gave you the impression that I snore?
I can't reveal my sources.
I'm going to have a word with Zach. Because I don't sleep with anybody else apart from my partner, so I don't know how anyone else could know that I snore. I don't snore.
No, you just admitted you did snore.
I tell you what, Sammy, there's a very good idea. Duncan, why don't you finish off with a 10-minute Just Dance stream?
There's my phone's out. My phone's out. There we go. There we go. Game of Just Dancing.
Dan, I'll tell you what we could do, right? I would about rolling the credits.
How long do they take? A minute. So I'll do it right before the end. So
Right before the end. All right. Okay. No.
What I want to know though is from everybody in the chat at the moment, who is your most who are you most excited to watch during this lineup? If you let us know in the chat, we'll get some of those on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to shout out Rock's thing, the Cloudburst. I really do enjoy the big, in-depth conversations which she has, so I'm looking forward to that later. So I am, and I'm also looking forward to seeing some of these people who I'm not 100% aware of, and some of the new people. Like I said in the private chat here, there's some people I haven't actually checked out, so I'm going to be checking out Color TV as well later on today.
I just want to quickly, the Bald Eagle. I think you misspelt burb. That's a little in joke. If you've ever been on the Stadia Life Discord server, it is full of birds. Bird emoticons, animated still. They're all got bird avatars, but they don't say bird. They say burb. And I still haven't figured out why.
Bit random. But yeah. So we're seeing quite a few people in the chat. Yeah, we've got some fantastic creators, and this year we've tried our best to try and include as many people as possible. It's actually, it got to the point at one point, I believe we had to start turning people down just because, you know what I mean, we were already going for 36 hours as it was, and to go any further, it was like we might as well call it Stadia Super Weekend at this point, but then it doesn't kind of have that ring to it. But yeah, in order to get everybody in and not have to turn people down, we had to start moving it into Sunday as well. So we appreciate, obviously, unless you're hardcore and can stay up for 36 hours and without sleep, that you're probably not going to be able to watch everybody. But if you can just jump into as many as possible, even if just for a couple of minutes, give them a big thumbs up, drop them a comment in the chat to know you appreciate them. That would be epic.
And something I want to personally, but also on behalf of Stadia Source and Cloudy and Stadia Super Saturday as an event, there's some people that I would like to thank. You're going to see their names in the credits that we roll, and the credits will also be put on Twitter. And Duncan might be rolling them. It's up to Duncan. You might see the credits again in Duncan's stream. But there are some people that I want to thank. I'm not going to list the names because you're going to see them. But I really appreciate everyone who's helped with translations. I also want to thank wholeheartedly the publishers and the developers who have gifted us so kindly their codes that we were able to then distribute for giveaway. And of course, I want to thank all the creators for taking part. Without them, we couldn't do this. And then there's the community as well. So thank you. You are what's going to make this the best. I can't. Stupid microphone. You are what's going to make this the best Stadia Super Saturday ever. And thank you very much, Kevin. That is really appreciated. Thank you for the super chat. That is a super chat, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I mean, obviously a lot of us here have been gaming for years and years, and like I've never seen a community such as the Stadia community. And again, we have our ups and downs, just as the Stadia, as Stadia does itself. But just the fact that we can put something like this together with 36 hours of content, you know what I mean? That's 36 minimum streamers, because we obviously couldn't fit everybody in as well. That's 36 minimum streamers that we have got lined up for you just over this weekend. What other gaming platform has this kind of event? I've not seen one.
And this is our third one of the year,
exactly.
Or the third one in the whole year. So yeah. I think we need to wrap up here now. So yeah. Adam.
Yeah, thank you very much, by the way, Gems, for that. So, Dan, are you rolling the credits, or am I rolling?
Can get the credits up if you want.
Oh my God, Jem, thank you
Get
again.
the credits up.
And Ray,
Whoa.
my goodness, you guys are on fire. Save it for the creators. They're the ones who are putting all their heart and soul into this. We appreciate that, but honestly, save it for the creators. But thank you. Thank you, and Raven, thank you. Yes, thank you. Let us roll the credits. Stop sending super chats now. Let us roll the credits.
Right, I'm going to roll this credits. Thank you for being with us. And again, go and check out every single person that you possibly can today. It's much appreciated. So
And,
thank you, Duncan.
Yeah, who's next?
Stadia Life is next. The link to their video is pinned at the top of the live chat.
That's the most important thing is watch every person as possible, or as many people as you can.
Okay. And Adam, thank you for being with us. Duncan, thank you for being with us today. It's much appreciated. And thank you for all you both have done to help arrange this event as well. Yeah, mostly Adam, but
it's been a pleasure. Like, let's roll these credits, otherwise we're going to run into their time.
Okay, right, rolling them in 3, 2, 1.